Imagine you are walking down a small street in Spain. You look up and you do not see the sky. You see a giant rock above your head. This rock is not a wall or a building. It is a real, natural rock, and it is the roof of people's homes. This is not a story from a movie. This is a real place. It is called Setenil de las Bodegas, and it is one of the most unusual towns in the world. People live there every day, just like you and me. They cook, they sleep, and they talk with friends, all under one very big rock. Setenil de las Bodegas is in the south of Spain, in a region called Andalusia. It is close to a city called Ronda. Andalusia is near the bottom of Spain on a map. It is a warm and sunny area with many beautiful old towns. But Setenil de las Bodegas is very different from any other town. It sits inside a deep, narrow valley with very high rock walls on both sides. Long ago, a river slowly cut through the rock and made this deep valley. Over many, many years, the rock on both sides grew out like a big shelf. This shelf sticks out over the street below, and under that shelf, people built their homes. People have lived in this area for a very, very long time. We are talking about thousands of years ago, in a time called the Stone Age. Back then, people did not build houses with bricks or wood. They looked for natural places to stay safe from the cold, the wind, and the rain. The caves under the rock were perfect. They were dry, warm, and safe. Over time, more and more people came to live here. They were farmers, traders, and families who wanted a safe place to call home. They built walls and doors in front of the caves to make them more comfortable. Little by little, a real town started to grow. You might think it is dark or cold inside these rock homes, but it is actually very comfortable. The big rock above does something very clever. In the summer, the rock keeps the sun away from the homes below, so the inside stays nice and cool, even when it is very hot outside. In the winter, the rock keeps the warmth inside the homes. It is like a big natural blanket over the whole town. Because of this, the people of Setenil de las Bodegas do not need much heating or air conditioning. The rock does all the work for them. This is one of the reasons people have loved living here for so long. Inside these homes, life is very normal and very modern. People have electricity, running water, kitchens, and bathrooms. They also have televisions, internet, and comfortable furniture. Some homes have nice sofas and bright lights. If you walked inside one of these homes, you would feel like you were in any normal house. But there is one big difference. One of your walls would be solid rock. Your ceiling might be solid rock too. For the people who live there, this is completely normal. They grew up with rock walls, and they think nothing of it. The town has two very famous streets. One street gets sunlight during the day. People call it Sun Street, or in Spanish, Cuevas del Sol. The other street is always in the shadow of the big rock above. People call it Shade Street, or Cuevas de la Sombra. These two streets are very close to each other, but they feel very different. On Sun Street, the light comes in, and everything looks bright and happy. On Shade Street, it is always cool and a little dark, even on a very hot summer day. Both streets are beautiful in their own way. Many visitors love to walk down both streets and take photos. If you walk through the town, you will see that most houses are painted white. This is very common in the south of Spain. White walls help to keep houses cool in the hot sun. When sunlight hits a white wall, the wall does not get as hot as a dark wall. The white color also makes the narrow streets look bigger and brighter. When you look at the town from far away, You can see the white walls of the houses sitting under the brown and gray rock above. It truly looks like something from a painting. It is a very beautiful and unusual picture. Many people visit Setenil de las Bodegas just to see this view. They come from many different countries to look at this one special place. Today, Setenil de las Bodegas is a peaceful and happy little town. It has cafes, restaurants, and small shops. Local people sell food, souvenirs, and other things to visitors. The streets are narrow and sometimes steep, but they are full of life. Families walk together in the evenings. Children play near the old buildings. Old men and women sit outside and enjoy the cool air under the rock. The town is not very big. It has only a few thousand people, but it is a very special place, and everyone who visits seems to fall in love with it. So, the next time you think about where people can live, remember Setenil de las Bodegas. It shows us that people are very creative. When nature gives us something, like a giant rock, we can find a way to use it and make a home. This little town in Spain has been doing that for thousands of years. The rock above is not scary or dangerous. It is like a very good neighbor. It keeps the rain out, blocks the hot sun, and holds in the warmth at night. The people below live very well. They are happy, comfortable, and proud of their unusual home. It is a place where nature and people truly work together.